Hello, my digital nomads, and in today's video, I'm going to show you or give you an explanation as to why the content hasn't been flowing as it normally is. And real quick, the reason why is because I'm moving. I'm currently doing some construction into the place I'm moving, and lastly, the most important thing is complete lack of sleep. All right, we had very little sleep, and in a very long time, and it's because of my wonderful neighbors. All right, so I'm gonna show you what I've been going through. It's quite a long video. I'm gonna be asking for help, and in return, I'm gonna be opening up my first contest with this video. So if you stay tuned and you watch all the way through, I'm going to show you the details of how you can win a free copy of my course on how to use and build your small channel using AI. All right, so stay tuned and let me explain what I've been going through. Okay, so I'm going to show you a video of basically the decibel level of my wonderful neighbor that keeps hitting the ball at all hours of the day. Okay, and as you can see, this is actually kind of a easy day. It routinely goes up to 90, but as you can see, it easily breaks 70, 75 decibels. All right, so then I'm going to show you exactly what it sounds like without, this is like insulated. I'm going to show you what it sounds like on the outside. All right, and the next video is me recording live, and it'll show you exactly, everything I've been experiencing. Get his face, get his face. In fact, he hit it so loud that it actually went through the net. And this is the audio recording. I just happen to have a camera in my shed. Right. That's how hard he hit the ball. He hit the ball so hard that it hit the pole and went through the net. And I don't have the visual. All right, I just have the audio of it because I have this camera in the shed to record basically the fish feeder to make sure that it's working. And it just happened to record that, and still this guy just hits it nonstop. So it's really hard to sleep. This is night, morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, and at night he does it all the time. And to understand why he does it and who's involved, it's a lot longer story. So let me explain the whole process. So he's been hitting the ball really hard. It's really hard to sleep, but it started not with him, but with another person, which is his buddy, the construction. I don't know his name. I just call it the construction guy. All right, and the reason why I call him the construction guy is he's basically directly opposite from my house. So this guy right here, the owner of this house, when he was building his house right here, okay, he was building it, he decided that it was okay to use my wall as his personal loading area. All right, so as you can see, this is all his stuff from, and this is the front of my business here. All right, and then this is all of his stuff right here. And then I told him, and also on the side of the house as well. All right. And I told him, please, look, could you please stop? Could you please stop like using the front wall of my house as your storage material, because it's destroying my wall. All right. And here's, you can see like it's starting. This is the very beginning section of it, and then if you zoom in on the wall, all right, it's starting to chip and crack because obviously he threw so much stuff on it. And so what did he do? As a wonderful human being, what he did was he threw more stuff down. Right? This is more stuff against the wall with tile. This is straight up stone, right? The stone that he uses to build his house right here, which goes into here, right? You can see the bottom, right? He's leaned up against the wall and kept doing more stuff. And the reason why he can do that, let me explain a little bit about Vietnamese culture, is that they have a hierarchy. And that hierarchy is the older you are, you're supposed to get more respect, and the younger people are supposed to respect you, and so on and so forth. But people abuse it, and he abused it. Basically, he figured he's older than me. He can just throw stuff down onto my wall and use it as his personal storage area. And when I told him, look, please stop doing that, it's kind of like, oh, you're younger than me. How dare you tell an older person what to do? And I'm like, look, so basically, as you can see, he doubled down and threw more stuff on the wall. Finally, I had to chase him down to repair the wall. As you can see, it started to crack and chip all over the place. So I hunted him down, and he kept like postponing. He's like, oh, next week I'll fix it. Next week I'll fix it. Week after that, next week I'll fix it. Week after that, next week I'll fix it. And then I finally told him, look, I showed him all the pictures of all the stuff that he put against the wall because I knew this day would come. Right? You can see it chipping over here. Right? I knew this day would come that he would just deny it and try to basically not pay to fix the wall. So I said, look, I have all these pictures here. I have all this stuff of your material being leaned against my wall right here. And if you don't do anything about it, I'm definitely gonna just use this as evidence and basically take you to court to fix my wall. So he basically got mad. He got really, really mad. He got really upset. Like, how dare I not allow him to use my wall? Let him freely destroy it and not get it. Just why didn't I stay quiet about it? Why did I make so much noise about it? So he didn't like that. So, which led to the next phase of his attack. Right? And the next phase, he decided to send all his customers to park. All right, so this is him right here. All right, notice his car. Notice this plate. This is the owner right here. This is the construction guy right here. I don't even know his name, but this is the guy I told you about earlier, who basically decided to use the wall as he got upset that I didn't let him use my wall as a free storage, and I held him accountable. All right, so notice his car, notice him going inside, and his buddy is going inside here. All right, and this is how he plays. Now, he's a grown man, but he has to be spiteful. So what does he do? Next day, he gets his buddy to park in front of our business. All right, this is also his this is also his worker. All right. So what does he do? This is a one-way road, so it goes this way, this direction here, and he knows what he does. See, they're doing just to be spiteful. All right. So the parking war is what he did. All right, and he would say things like, "Oh, and just so you know, this is the front of the business. So let me give you an idea, real quick, of what I mean by that. Let me show you. All right, so if you look at this wall right here, this section where they park, this is the front of our business right here. Okay, the front section here, and he kept blocking it, like double block. Like it's ridiculous how he would basically double block the entrance, as you just saw, and then from there he would just straight up block the driveway. Right, so this is between this person and his construction guy friend. They would block the driveway, right? And they would say, "Oh, it's just a little bit. just a little bit, but he blocked the complete driveway, or blocked the business, or sometimes both. Right here. Right? This is him. This is also one of the relatives, or customers, blocking a neighbor's driveway, and it's ridiculous. There's like plenty of room to park all along here, and he chose to park directly in someone's driveway. That just shows you how how like spiteful these people are. Right? Again, right? Parking in front of the business, and then I would have to, tell him to stop. Right? Right? This is the golf guy. Right? This is this construction guy's buddy. All right, which I'll tell you. I'll go into more detail later. This guy right here is just directly parking in front of our business, and you're gonna see his face. All right, so he knows what he's doing is wrong, and he just continues to do it. This is a one-way road. It goes this way, and yet he goes opposite direction just to park. And you're gonna see. Remember this truck in his face, because it's gonna start the next war, which is what he did. And that is, after getting towed off for the parking, right? Because eventually I had enough of it. He decided to do the trash war. So that same truck that you saw earlier, right here, is this truck right here. And as you're gonna see, he's gonna roll his window down and gonna throw throw trash. As I say, he just left. Throw trash into, or just came into my house. All right, so pay close attention, all right, because this is like class act right here. So he rolls the window down just to throw trash. Let me see. Right. Let me see. Yeah, right there. See, just to throw trash into the house. So this guy, is a class act, right? So that's the parking wars. All right, which then escalated to the trash wars. All right, so now, all right, this is video proof, because he would always lie, and every time I went there and say, "Oh, I never threw trash." This is his worker going across from his section right here to his truck, throwing trash into the house. All right, and when he could have just simply threw trash in front of his own house, he chose to throw it in front of mine. This is also his worker. Right, construction guy's worker. Oh, sorry. This right here is also another neighbor. This guy right here is basically the father of the vice president of Agribank, right? And he comes into the picture later too. Right? So this guy is also another neighbor throwing trash in front of the house, and they're all friends, right? And there's more, right? Another one of his workers going across the street to throw trash, in front of the house. And eventually what happened was the trash would not one but two, and then not even tie it up, right? Just leave it there, right? So I tell her off. What does she do? She decides to throw it again, like, right? And, so I told him off about the trash. He didn't like that. So the parking, he didn't like that, because I started having evidence, right? And then the trash, I did the same thing. I had evidence. He would just deny. And finally, it leads to the, basically, this person right here hitting the ball nonstop. So this guy right here, this construction guy, he is buddies with this guy, and he's the one who designed the entire layout of the golf course. And what did he decide to do when he designed it? Well, he decided to, when they teamed up together, they decided to basically build the golf course facing my house. They could have built it hitting the ball this way or this way, but they decided to be spiteful yet again and move you can see all the targets are facing my house here. Same here, right? All the basically there's a fence here. So basically they're hitting it towards the house, all right? And at all hours of the day, you can hear at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 11, 12, 1, 5 p.m., 7 p.m. You hear, the balls constantly hitting. You'll see them hit the ball. All right. Let me show you what it's like. And you can see, you heard how many times they hit the ball. So the question is this, all right, to sum everything up, basically the father of the vice president of Agribank Dalat, he owns this piece here, all right. So this guy teamed up to design this golf course to basically be to drown us with noise pollution. Okay, because you can see between here to here, it's maybe only 2 meters, and it's just nonstop hitting. And you heard how loud, it can be. Right? He hit it so loud, all right, that if you hear it, all right, it's so loud that basically. It's really hard to teach or to do anything, and you can even see here, yet again, he's parking in front of the driveway or in front of our business, right? And basically, this guy, what he does is he won't have the customer park in front of his business. He'll have him park in front of mine, right? Either direction. This is the way the road goes, right? He'll park this way or this way, and then this guy will not have the people park in front of his business. He had them park in front of mine. All right, and now he had the noise pollution. So these two teamed up together to basically play me. Like this is trolling, straight up trolling, and basically they hit the ball all hours of the day. I've told him multiple times, but because he works for the government in Dalat City, Vietnam, he believes he's untouchable. Okay, so that's what's going on. And then this person right here owns the land over here. So he doesn't like the fact that I told him off from parking too and trash, all right? Because his father was the one that was caught on video throwing trash in front of my house, and I told him off about it. So this guy, and this guy right here, all three neighbors, all three houses, are going together to basically troll where I live right here, and they work for the government, all right? This is obviously the place that's trolling me. This is the house that owns the land that basically this person's renting. So he has a financial interest in keeping this alive, all right? And then the construction person right here that I mentioned earlier, this person right here, it was the one that gained financially by building the golf course for him, but also by being spiteful and facing everything here because I told him not to throw trash. I told him not to throw parking in front of my house. I told him not to use my wall as a construction. This guy's just been bullying me the entire time. So the question I have is, what do you do when, you basically, and please don't, I read online, they said, oh, call the police. The police really aren't going to do anything. All right. They're not going to do anything. And this guy's connected to the government, and he works for the government too. So now what do I do? Like all hours of the day, I'm hearing, I'm basically hearing this. All right. Everything, all hours of the day.
Good space.
All right. So what am I supposed to do? Like he hits it so hard that even the ball goes through, and it's kind of shameful. That's a shameful part about living in Vietnam is that there is no noise pollution. I mean, there might be a noise pollution law, but he knows he works for the government, so he knows he can get away with it. All right, he knows that there's no recourse for what he does. But it's sad because it should be the other way around. It should be because he works for the government and serves people that he should know the law and not abuse his position to basically harass his neighbor. And then this guy works for Agribank. He's the vice president of Agribank Dalat, right? Which is let me show you what he looks like. Yeah, right here. Right. So this guy right here, what happened is he's complimenting he's complimenting the player the people here and egging them on to hit the ball as loud as possible, right? And they just hit it really loud, right? And this guy right here is the vice president of Agribank, encouraging this activity. See, and he's looking at the golf club to see if it's broken because he hit it that hard, right? And they're smiling because they know what they're doing is wrong. See, they all know what they're doing is wrong, and they're just constantly hitting the ball, right? And you can hear that. See, and he's just trolling because he knows I'm a foreigner, and I speak English, and he's like, yeah, no, yeah, no, right? And this is the guy right here, vice president of Dalat, Agribank Dalat, encouraging this type of behavior. All right, I told him so many times, please stop hitting the ball that loud. Stop doing that. Right? And they're giving a high five because this guy's been like harassing me with the noise, hitting it so loud. All right. So this guy right here owns this guy's family owns this land here, and he lives in this house. So this person right here like to play like they don't like me because number one, I'm younger than them, right? There's a hierarchy system. Number two, they think I have like they're jealous because they have to live with multiple families. His grandfather, grandmother, himself, his wife, and his kids all have to live in one house. When we just have to live, it's just the two of us using this whole house as our business. And same with this person, right? He's very jealous of what we have. So, and he doesn't like the fact that I told him for his trash. I called him out for his basically not parking in front of our house. And I had all the proof that I showed you earlier. So this guy decided to team up with this guy and this guy to basically troll me, right? And you can see he's congratulating the other guy, giving him high fives. Just to bother me, just because he doesn't like the fact that someone younger than him told him, hey, don't hit the ball at 5 a.m. in the morning. All right. So what am I supposed to do? So I'm asking, basically I'm asking all my subscribers, anyone watching this who lives in Vietnam or who doesn't live in Vietnam, who knows anything about it, what would you do? Leave it in the comment section below. And as a bonus, if you can help me out or if you give me some kind of support, anything, because I haven't been able to sleep. Who would be able to sleep if you have a driving range right against your house, that loud at all hours of the day? And because he's government, he's untouchable. He thinks he's untouchable, right? But I think I'm reaching out for anyone to give me some kind of advice as to what I should do. And I showed you all the evidence. I'll leave links to all these places, so that I'm not making anything up. These are actually live. These are real places, real companies. So this is not some made up fabricated drama. This is what I have to live. And I had to deal with this for about 1.5 years now, between the parking wars, the noise pollution, the trash in front of my house, and then this guy just using it as a wall. Right. I find this person right here, and this person right here very spiteful and immature. They might be 50, 60-year-old men, but they seem to be very spiteful because why would you destroy your neighbor like that? Why would you hit the ball at all hours of the day that hard? Because you're not practicing golf, right? So if you can leave a comment down below, let me either show support or give me some kind of advice. I'm gonna pick a person that commented on this video and at random, and who maybe within the next week or two, because I have to see if the my moving is complete. But within the next week or two, I'm gonna pick a winner, and I'm gonna post the winner on my video, and they can have access to my small YouTube channel AI course. Right, this is my first contest, so all you have to do to be eligible, you can give it a whatever. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it and you think I'm just a drama queen, give it a thumbs down. It doesn't really matter. Okay, but if you want to be eligible for the contest, just leave a comment down below as to what I should do. Keep it relevant, and let me know. Give me some kind of advice, and within a week or two, I'm gonna just pick a random commenter, and I will gift them my small channel AI course. All right, so I just want to say thank you, everyone. We reached about 8,000 subscribers. Let me see. Yep. No. Yeah, 8,000 subscribers, and we're doing really good. I couldn't have done this without my digital nomads, you guys and girls. Thank you so much for your support. It's been amazing, and I had to deal with this noise pollution. It's more like a sonic attack daily. Right? That's why I'm moving. that is why I'm currently moving and expanding stuff. But I've had to deal with that, and still, like, I'm looking for a way to find a way to get some kind of relief from that, because it's not really fair for whoever else has to move in there, to have to deal with that. And it's sad that this guy right here, this person right here, and this person right here, this guy right here, are bullies. They feel that they're cowards. It's safety in number, right? Every single time I had an issue with them, I would go directly to them. To this person here, this person here, this person here. But anytime they have an issue with me, they have to play me. They have to design and build a golf course. I should be honored that they actually put this much effort into trolling me and this much money, facing my way and hitting the ball at all hours of the day. So, and because they're government workers, and this guy has government connections too, and most of his customers seem like they're from the government as well. What can you do? Like, I want to have realistic answers, please. Nothing too drastic. I just want some honest advice as to like how do I find a way to stop the noise pollution within this area for the next person. I just want to make sure that at least when I leave, that this place is better off than when I came. Okay, so please, if you want to be eligible for this contest, just leave a comment down below, and I'll pick a person randomly. Okay, so thank you so much for your support. Look, everything is going great. I just a little bit of background about me is I was a soldier, all right, and I might have a little PTSD. I'm not sure. So anything like this type of noise brings back kind of bad memories, and it really affects my sleep, and it makes me very anxious. And I think they knew that, right? Like they do know that I was a soldier, and either regardless, they still decided to play me like that, right? And it's sad. I don't really know enough about the culture other than the hierarchy thing, but to take legal action, and all these other. The other thing, it's compounded by the fact that these other neighbors around here, yeah, they suffer from this noise pollution as well. But the theme of what they of the neighborhood is don't rock the boat. They're like, oh, you have to live happily with your neighbors. But where I'm from is like, no, if you're actively trying to play me and affect my sleep and affect my work, then of course I'm gonna say something to you directly. Okay. I want to say it nicely at first, and then I'm just gonna, tell you off, and then I'm just gonna gather evidence. So look, all this has been about 2 years now. This guy would just stop for a couple of months after I told him off, and then start again every 3 months. And this person right here, well, this person right here is basically, he used to go over here and play, but he basically built this thing to play me, right? He constructed this thing and told this person that it's cool to construct a golf course facing someone's house. No problem. He could have faced it this way, right? And basically they have more room to practice different ranges of golf swings. But instead he chose to go this way and cause me a lot of grief. So thank you so much for everything. I'll keep you posted on if anything happens after this, and I'll show you all the links to all these businesses so you can see that they're real businesses. It's not just made up drama. All right, so please leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.